Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. This is the Frankenmuth Mega Farm Project, Episode 8. We are going to shoot on into February, get our tailor shop working, and plant cotton. Plan is cotton planting. Wait a cotton planting moment here while we get ourselves over into February. Alright, so we're losing a little bit of money every month, although some of it's coming back on solar. It'd be nice to see. It looks like we might already have a box of clothes, which is interesting to say the least. Yes, we do. We already have a box of clothes. We look at this thing. And we see that we're out of fabric already. Which means that the first thing we need to do is get over there and get the wool into the spinnery. After that, we will get on planting, but yeah, this is kind of crazy. Maybe we get a little closer so we can see what we're doing. Now, when we get that cotton in there, it'll actually go a little better, I think. Well, in the meantime, we are producing wool. I guess we could go with another set of sheep here. I think we got to work on getting our clothing manufacturing options going first. So let's have a look at that stuff. The tailor shop, okay, the spinnery, it's distributing. It doesn't have a whole lot, but we did manage to make one box of clothing. So yeah, I think we need more sheep. And we're maxed out on this barn, but we can actually hook up another sheep barn somewhere. But actually, the first thing we're going to do is get our cotton started. Now, if we had bought more land, we wouldn't be producing clothing. Clothing sells in May, by the way, so hopefully I remember. Though I think I am pretty diligent about making sure everything is You know what? I hate these trees. Goodbye, tree. There we go. So much easier. Alright, we've got plenty of fertilizer, gas, maintenance, all good. This will actually be the first time we use this planter on this series anyway. We're gonna cut a little bit of barley off the corner there, maybe. So we're not going to make any serious money until May. Well, that won't even be serious money, but if we look at in a second here, yeah, that's what you get for not selling me your land. We're just going to let the helper do this. So if we have a look at this screen, this is such a great mod, by the way. Clothing is going to sell as is, and it's already just that much, 44,000. It's 26,000. Best price 32,000 per pallet. So amazing. Now, I wonder how much that is versus the sale price of the cotton. It's got to be a profit. There's got to be profit in that. So this is going to take a little while. So why don't we have a quick look at contracts? Now we could just lease this plow and send this guy out on a plowing contract since we're planting anyway. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So, a plowing contract. It'll be here somewhere. Let's... No spare capacity for wheat. Cool. Alright. Got this guy, we got the plow. Well, that's interesting. I thought this was going to be I thought this was going to be an articulated tractor. Alright, well, that's a decent sized plow, too, so that's cool. Now we got to get out to 26 and get going on that. Now I'm just going to pay a helper to do it. The helper's going to cost me a couple grand probably, but then we're going to make, you know, a $9,000 profit for doing basically nothing. Ever the profits go to the middleman. So I guess we'll just we'll time lapse this work and see where we go from there. But yeah, we've got some time, a few months until May. Hopefully we can get another pallet or two of clothes off the wool while we're doing that. Now we won't have another cotton field this year, but next year I think we're going to go big on the cotton, because yeah, so it seems like that one tailor shop on the wool we've got now, the real thing will be when we fill it with cotton and wool. We'll find out then just how fast that spinnery is in 25 rather than 22. So I remember it was either 2 tailor shops per spinnery or 2 spinneries per tailor shop, but you had to they took a long time, but it seems a lot faster now. I'm pretty sure 26 is somewhere over here. I hope I was remembering correctly. Oh, it's way up there, which means we're going well out of our way. We have to go back around. Unless there's a road up here. Or maybe we can drive right up the edge. Man, I definitely picked the wrong route. But, okay. We're just gonna drive right up the edge. At least part way. And then we're gonna drive through a forest if we're lucky. So we're not looking very lucky though. Unless that's... Thank you for not being blocking. I think that one is blocking though. No? Alright. Well, cool, we got a little path. So we could do some serious woodworking here. We could get some serious wood, like timber stuff going here if we wanted to. I don't know if I'd do it out here with these trees, but I would certainly... There's lots of wooded areas on this map, so it wouldn't be too weird of a thing. Some of those look like planted and ready to rock as well. Well, I guess if you're going to cut through the forest in a tractor, this is not a bad tractor to do it in. Because this tractor is a tract, or... Yep, I'll be here all week. Tip your waitress. Alright, well, aside from the plowing, I think that's just about everything for February. We'll have to get the hoe out in March and hit up that cotton field. And maybe we'll have some hoeing jobs as a contract afterwards. I think we might actually be allowed to get a cut in on the grass field in March as well, which would be good. Well, that's a pretty close drop off there. Let's just see that we don't have possibility of a cut. Yeah, the answer is no. Now what do we got here? Grass. Ready to cut. Huh. Well, I doubt we have, yeah. Wood transport and dead wood. Not worth the effort. So let's go have a look. We'll probably run a little bit more wool over. The wool does seem to come pretty quick. Oh, we finally broke into that hay, or that grass. Or we finally actually used a whole bale of it. So there's something we can do. Just looking for stuff to do at this point. That's not how I planned it, but it seemed to work out pretty good. We may want, I think having a telehandler down here is pretty necessary, although we could get the Kubota skid steer. That would do the job around here. But let's see here. Let's have a look at our productions. Man, it's going through the close. It must be 2 spinneries per Tailor shop. If that is distributing. We got 3 minutes. Well, not really 3 minutes, but 11:58 is what it is right now. So what we should see is this fabric get transferred. 59 liters. At noon. Yes, okay, the fabric is getting transferred, and now you have some Alright, good. That is actually operating the way I was expecting it to. Although, interestingly, we didn't have any snow so far this year. And it doesn't look like we're going to. So, I wonder if it snows here at all. You'd think it would. But who knows? Maybe not. And the sheeps are still doing good. And the chickens are still doing good. And our productions are doing good. Whoa. Well, anyway, close. Warehouse. May. Well, it may not be a warehouse by the time it gets there, but let's go see how our plowing operation is doing. I don't think there aren't any more contracts unless there are some new ones since noon. Nope. Alright. Well, we shall just watch this guy work. Well, you may have noticed I got real tired of watching the worker fumble through this odd-shaped area, and finally decided that it was time I took over and did it right. Or at least more quickly, if not right. Although I think my rows look better than his were looking. But anyway, let's turn this in. I don't think that was actually worth 11 grand. I think that should have been more like 20. But it is what it is. So that's basically it for this month, although we could go see if there isn't enough really to warrant carrying it over. So let's go just check on everybody here. Still got full food. Still got full food. And our production's already plowed through. Still got some wool to process. But that's, normal. We've still only got 1,000 liters. But anyway, let's run over to the house. Just make sure we're not looking at an overage here. We might be able to stick that on there just to keep it clean and not. Not what I wanted, but hey, that's a quick way to get it reset. That's kind of cool. Just fold it up and unfold it again. That pulls everything out just the way we wanted it to. Alright, so we're going to push into March and get the cotton field weeded, because I'm pretty sure that needs it. And then we'll probably be done. I imagine all the wool's gone. So we'll go get the Massey and get that on the weeding. There he is. A little dirty, but you know. Whoa. Okay, well. Can you imagine if this game had dents and paint scratches? That would be insane. My vehicles would look pretty bad if that were the case. I guess I don't know what the deal with the weeds are, but are we even? Yeah, we are actually weeding. I don't know why they all look dead already, but maybe they don't actually need to be done. Oh, we could get a mow in once the rain is done. Okay, it does need it. Good. Yeah, we might as well get set up for the mowing. I don't think mowing in the rain is a problem in FS 25 though, so it would be a big problem IRL. But I think we could actually just make hay in the rain if we wanted to. Alright, this guy's gonna need some gas sometime soonish. But not right now. Let's see. Will he mow? Well, I'm not getting a notice. And frankly, it doesn't really even matter. Because as long as it actually produces any, a little bit doesn't, a little bit of a a little bit of a reduction doesn't really matter too much. We're not desperately in need of any of these things. I am going to bale up some more grass and stick it in that sheep shed because we want room for more sheep. Alright, that doesn't need it. Whoop, let's not. Let's see how you're doing. Good. And then, yeah, we did want to get over to this, didn't we? And, right, we're just going to pull this wool over too. No point in waiting. Oh, look. Let's back over here and trigger everybody to fall down. There we go. Now you're doing the right thing. Yeah, I think we'll actually put two stacks of grass over here. Right. Well, he'll be needed sometime soon. Alright. Getting ourselves a little bit of mowing going. That's none, that's good. Okay, doing it again. This is actually going to get pulled away a little bit so that I can actually use it as a landing point. There. Now I can actually run through here if I want to. Yeah, we got two. Yep. March is a pretty boring month right now, although, what did we have? We had something that was going to sell in March, but I think it was something that we started processing instead. So, yeah, I think it was the fabric was May. Oh. Yeah, we could sell silage. Silage is worth a lot, but we're not going to. Looks like we got 2,000 liters of clothes though. But that's 2 months out. So let's go see. Okay, you're doing your mowing. And you're doing your weeding. We'll get some, I don't know what you're doing here, but I guess there is a point behind it. Huh. Alright, well, back to it. Alright, so we are looking at a bunch of grass to bale. We're going to bale that grass up next episode and fertilize the grass field, of course. We're also going to want to put some gas in this thing, which hopefully I'll remember to do next time. We also might do us some good to... What did I do here? Weird. It'd be good to get a gas tank and power washer out this way, so I don't have to drive this thing back to the main farm to get gas. Am I that lazy? Yes, I'm that lazy. Maybe even a quick little portable, one of the smaller workshops. But we'll get this wool going. Might as well drop the wool in while we're here. You guys sure are producing a lot of it, which is awesome. Alright. Well, I think that's about it for this episode, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.